black and white.
Brace for the change, brace for the rage, brace for the wave. I've been going through it. Y'all know the pain, driving me insane, deep in your veins. Y'all know how I prove it. Steer through the lanes, gripping the grain. Miles an hour, yeah, miles of fluid. Mask on, asking, why should I do it? Because no one is moving. I came from the swamp, the mud. Algorithm told me I was the plug. Feel for the fiend, you know what I mean. I've been through all of the lesson and hugs, and that is because I'm betting all hope will enter here. So listen clear, I made your dreams. Fireflies don't disappear.
Everywhere. And then every once in a while, there would be
Fireflies, hello. We are here for the show finale of Fireflies 4Ever, Abby's Window, Abby's Abode, however you were introduced to this show. But I wanted to kick it off like this. Deanna sent me a note, and I put this to this video. But yeah, so Chris is with me. We will be joined by some others later in the show, but definitely wanted to get started. I know we'll be here for as long as we need to be. What I'll say is this: there will be tears, there will be laughter, and it's all okay here. It's all okay. We're amongst family. So please know that that you're in a good place. You're in a safe place. So with that being said, I'm going to kick it over to Chris first. And we'll start out with the video that Chris has, and then we'll go through some other things. But I want to start with you, Chris.
Yeah, so as many of you know, this past Saturday was the 2-year anniversary since Jody passed on May 16th, and obviously been on my mind a lot the last few days and stuff, and something I've been thinking about that I know a lot of people, right after she passed, asked me what happened and stuff, and I wasn't ready to talk about it yet. It was just, it was just too much in the moment, and I decided that this would be a good place to finally open up and talk about that a little bit. A lot of you were really close to Jody and looked at her like family. And so, I feel like, I wanted to share, what really happened so everyone just knows, what happened with her, and it wasn't just some mystery and she disappeared. So, a lot of you know that she had back surgery about a little over a year before she died, and that went really well. It really helped her. She was in a lot of pain before that back surgery. Her back was really bad and bothering her a lot. And after the back surgery, they had her on pain meds and stuff, even up to a year after. But they had been working her off of them slowly. But then about a year after the surgery, she started having problems with her back again, hurting her a lot. And then, a lot of you know about her frequent battles with kidney stones too. She every few months, it seemed like, would have bad kidney stones that were causing her a lot of pain too. So at the same time, she had more kidney stones come up. And then, like the night before she died, she was in the hospital again with kidney stones, and they gave her pain medicine there. And then the next day, I don't know, I guess what happened. She just must have accidentally taken too much, because she was taking her pain meds for her back too, to try to alleviate all the pain. And evidently, I don't know if she lost track of how much she took or didn't factor in what they gave her at the hospital or whatever, but it was too much, and she unfortunately had an accidental overdose on her pain meds. So that's what happened. It sucks. It just, I was afraid to share it too, because of I didn't want anybody to think bad about her for that or anything. It just, I know it was an accident. I know that she would never do that on purpose or anything. So it's just, sucks.
Chris,
It really sucks.
like I told you when we were talking earlier, no one would think bad about Joby.
Yeah,
Everybody
it's the a lot of people on the internet, and I was scared that someone would, and I knew I couldn't handle it if they said something. So I just felt like it was better to not talk about it. But like I said, I felt like this was the right time and place to tell that to people so that everyone knows, what happened. That it was just a horrible accident, and she loved all of you guys very much. That she loved this community and everything, and I hate that it happened that way and everything, but at least now she's not in pain anymore. She's probably with a lot of pain.
Yeah. Chris, I want to thank you first off for sharing that with all of us. I know that the past 2 years have been incredibly difficult for you. Especially feeling that weight of like, man, I know people want to know, and I want to tell them, but I don't want it. So I get it, man. I get it. I do. But just know that we appreciate you sharing that amongst family.
I think that, she had been on pain meds so much in her life, I'm guessing she just thought she knew how much she could take. And unfortunately, that time it was just too much.
And honestly, man, it's something that happens a lot more than people realize.
Yeah, and that was something else I thought about too. That who knows? Maybe some of you guys know someone struggling with that, and maybe this me telling that might be able to help them.
Right.
So
right.
Because I know that's a big problem. A lot of people, go on pain meds and have that happen. So it's so unfortunate. I know that it can really get a grip on people. And
it really can. And one day, today's not the day, but I will tell all of you that I have my own recovery journey with prescriptions. So one day we'll talk about it. Today's not that day, but So Chris,
the first video I wanted to show is actually a video that I found, when going through her phone after the fact, and this video was taken just that day, just a couple hours before she passed. So these are pretty much her, some of her final moments that we have here. I wanted to share it with y'all. It's nothing fancy or anything. It's just her at home playing with her dog Wyatt that she loves so much. So I just thought that it would be cool to show you guys her for the last few moments.
Here we go, man.
Wyatt. Oh! Ow! Is what I mean. He just jumps on you. And, yeah. Speak. Ow! Speak! I said speak! There you go. Good boy. Speak. Good boy. What? Speak. Ow. You're a good boy. Speak. You hurt. Speak. Good boy. Ow.
Wyatt.
Yep.
And Chris, do you want to show the photos next, or you want to go to?
Yeah. Let's show the
Okay.
photos next.
Okay.
And I got another video.
Yeah.
So yeah, just recently, me and Logan went to Jody's grave and did some more updates to it. I added another thing onto the post there of some little mini lantern lights that I got that like light up at night with different colors in the lanterns. And we put a couple race flags there for May because Jody loved, to go out to the track and stuff so much. And so I wanted to do that. I got that idea from my best friend. He does that with his dad's grave every year in May and puts the race flags on it because they used to go out to the track together a lot before he passed. And so I thought that would be a cool thing for us to do too. So we went out and did that. And then the next picture, I had a brick installed out there at the track at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, again, because she loved it so much out there that I thought that it would be cool for her to have a permanent place out there in the Pagoda Plaza there. So the other day we got to go out there, and I knew that they had installed it, but I didn't know where it was yet. And there's a lot of different bricks out there. So I had Logan help me look around and look for it, and Logan found it. And so he was all excited about that he got to find it. So got a picture of him with it there.
It's awesome. That's awesome that you guys were able to find it.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm happy to. Anytime I go out to the track, it would be cool to go over there and see that and think about her.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, I know you said you had a video. You want to play the tribute video?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You want to play the tribute video now?
Yeah. So this next video is one I made just as a similar to the one I did last year for on the 1 year anniversary. I did something similar. This is a clip from the video that the funeral home did for me. That they made me like a 25-minute video that was awesome, with all kinds of different pictures and stuff. And I took another little snippet of that to make this video to honor her again this year.
Okay. All right, well, here we go.
Yes, mommy.
Cheese!
Thank you, Chris. Do you mind if I play a couple videos we've got from a couple special folks? And we do have our first guest of the evening, and this person is really not a guest. So, uh, but I want to play these two videos, and then we'll bring this person on. Is that okay with you,
Yeah,
Chris?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. So here we go. Here's the first video.
This is my video for the last Fireflies 4Ever show. I admit I haven't been on as much as I was in the past, but the end of it is something I wanted to contribute to the salute. I found Abby's window at a time when I really needed an outlet. It was late 2020. I was about 10 months from after losing my wife, and I needed to find an outlet, something to help with my grief. And I found the Insiders channel, and I found a community of like-minded people who appreciated Bray Wyatt, his character work, and I was hooked. I made several new friends, chief among them Abby, herself, Jody. We progressed to being friends online to actually having video chats, and I got to know her wonderful husband, Chris, and their kids. So Abby's window was a comfort when I needed comforting the most. And I look back fondly at that time, the memories, the friendships, and even without the show, we're still all going to be Fireflies forever, because Fireflies are forever.
Hey everybody, sorry I can't be there for your live show. Unfortunately, we had a loss in the family this week and I have to be traveling out of town for that. Hopefully in the meantime this video will suffice. Man, I don't know what else to say besides thank you. Thank you sincerely for all your years of support. Thank you for all of your kindness and generosity, and Jeff and Joe, everyone at Insiders, and of course our dear friend Jody, who definitely lost too soon as well. Love you, Jody. Certainly still think about you. Think about your family greatly, especially young Logan. Hope you guys are all well. What can I say besides full of nothing but gratitude for everything that I've been able to do, not only with the Fiend character and all the other work, but any other work that it's led me to, any other performers in the world of a business I've loved since I was a kid, like so many of you as well. Don't want to be too long-winded for your show. I tend to ramble. So thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Congratulations on all the successes that you've had, and for all the fans who continuously showed up to support something that was such a passion project for all involved. Thank you. God bless you all, and hopefully see you down the road. Take care.
All right, man. So thank you to Big Dan. Thank you to Kyle for doing those videos and sharing your thoughts. We really appreciate you for doing so. I want to bring our first person on. I really don't even have to give an introduction. Look,
hey guys.
Hey, what's up, Dom?
Dom is in the house. Dom, brother, good to see you, man.
It's good to see you too, man. It's good to see both of you. It's wonderful to see you guys. Just an absolute pleasure to see such wonderful messages from everybody as well. I often think about you guys. I often think about you all, and like a lot of people have said today, I've been watching the comments come through. It was a wonderful part of my life. Meeting you guys, meeting Jody, was just a really great part of my life when that community was so valuable. it's really special. It's really special to still be asked to come and do these. Obviously, it's a very significant one, being the end. But I just wanted to come on and catch up with everybody and say hi and just thank you for all the work, because I know how much work you put in behind the scenes, all of you. You know what I mean? So. It is great to be here, and thank you for having me. And holy monkey, everybody!
Yes, holy monkey indeed.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing about all this is I love to hear how much this show and this community has helped people.
Yeah.
I know I got so many messages after Jody passed from people thanking me for how much she helped them and stuff. She cared so much about other people.
100%.
So that's been such a big thing for me.
100%, man. And I think for obviously you guys are such a beautiful family that you have, and I think that's a testament to just what to Jody's legacy and to you guys is the family that you brought into the world, and how that family, I've had quite a few calls over the years and things, and it's just lovely that everyone was so welcoming, because I'm a guy from the other side of the world, and I felt really welcomed, and and really you guys inspired, give me a whole and the sort of how it was going before was live streams and stuff. It was just a thing that we were doing, me and Anthony, and then what you guys were doing really inspired what we ended up doing, really, and having that focus. If I'm being brutally honest, I probably kind of ripped you guys off, you know what I mean? Because it's just a good idea with good presenters and good people. I mean, if only I could have had you guys on the channel more, we'd have probably got more subscribers and more people in. But honestly, it was really cool, because I felt like a part of this community, and I loved that. It was great. We were doing similar stuff, but you guys were just doing it on a whole other level with a great community, and I think it's a testament. I know that it's over, but I also, like I've said to you both many times, and different members of the community, I really do think that one day somebody should do something. Obviously it's not for me to say, but coming on and speaking to people and just catching up, in an informal fashion, maybe, so you're not having to do all the bells and whistles, but you guys were really good, are really good, and not just at the content side of things, but the cultivating of a community. I can't really think of another channel that really values its community and engages, tries to answer all the comments and all that sort of stuff. It was really special to be a part of that, and thank you all for welcoming me, and it's so nice being back here. It's so nice being back.
And in today's toxic wrestling culture, it's so nice to have a place that focuses on positivity too.
100%, man, 100%. And I was I've been watching a lot of there's so many characters out there that I think of Jody, and I'm like, and all you guys, and I think there's some great characters out there. I was just speaking to a guy called Isaiah Bronson in JCW, Father Bronson. I did an interview with him, and if anybody wants to go and watch a character that I know, I'm not trying to once you watch him, you'll see why I thought Jody would love that. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I know this community well enough. Go and watch Father Bronson in JCW. You'll see what I mean. I immediately thought of this channel and Jody and you guys, and I was like, if you guys were carrying on and wanted somebody to talk about, rather, he would have been great, because there's people carrying on that legacy, the kind of the outsider, and really, I think that's really cool, because there's still characters in the wrestling world. I think I always go, Jody would love that, the Insiders crew would love that. I was just thinking before I came on, and I'll let you guys talk, but the testament to this, really, and the legacy of what you guys did was having Jody's initials on mentioned with the WWE, and Rob Fee. Like, that was the
coolest tribute ever.
How many YouTube channels make enough of a dent? Because there's so many content. I mean, people are getting blocked now. There's so many content creators out there doing stuff, that's just kind of for clicks and all that. And this was never like that. And I think that they knew that. Rob knew that. You saw Kyle there.
It was genuine.
Yeah, all these people. It's a genuine connection, and so that's on record what I want to say is I never experienced. I watched a lot of channels and it was very like news focused and stuff like that. But you guys, you were all about the people and the comments and how people invested, and I love that.
And Dom, we love you, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate
fun times on here.
Yeah. Like Emma was saying before I came on, my partner was like, you remember you're not allowed to say sexy things about Jeff's voice. I was like, if I'm gonna say sexy things like I want to do Jeff's voice, then I'm gonna do it on this one.
We still never got that recording of Jeff that we're
someone mentioned that to me not long ago, and I said I owe it, so it's going to happen. It's going to happen at some point. Dom is just going to get an audio message one day.
There you go.
It'll just be reading the yellow pages or something.
You're never going to hear from me again, and there'll be no yellow pages. It'll just be, sploosh. There'll be no yellow pages. It'll be white pages of jizz. Anyway, I'm sorry. It's a sad day. It's a sad day, everybody.
Hey, listen. This is why, Dom. I pulled
why you not happy
when
back?
I did. I'm so glad you.
Yeah, we needed to laugh after that video.
Yeah, man. Well, I've got somebody else that is going to join us. And I want to get his thoughts on. Yes, you just heard it, Rusty. You heard exactly what you just.
Yeah, it's definitely not PG. Let's get
No. Yeah, Deanne. Get me an umbrella or a parka or something.
I don't know what to say.
That's a hell of a time to. That's a hell of a time to have Tazzy join the chat, join the stream, but. There's no way to segue into that.
No, definitely not.
I literally don't know where to go after that because if I go literally after him going towards that way, then we're going to have another TNA stream here. We try to avoid that. What up, Don? What's up, Chris? What up?
What's up, Abby?
Man, this is what I like, man. Just to have a bunch of brothers and sisters and stuff. We're here for her sister and the wife, of course. I love this show. I love the show, and every time, like, say if Jeff had something going on, you're like, "Hey, you want to host the show?" Hell yeah, I'm down. I was straight there. I still don't know how she did the show without Bray being on WWE. And I was
me, I'll tell you that.
I was there for a couple of those, and I'm like, how are we doing this? Like, wait a minute. Like, he's not even around, and we're still doing this? And like, it's just the fact that she was so smart with her theories. It was just, it was perfect. It's like, and then it's just what had me think like, oh my God.
Oh, she used to blow my mind sometimes. I mean, she had a brain a lot like Bray's, the way she could just go off and just come up with all these wild theories. It's probably about like how he would sound when he was telling people at WWE his ideas and stuff. Like, she could just go way out there with him. She definitely was, creative like that.
Yeah, what would have happened if she would just like be one of the part of the writing team?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. We'd have all been a lot happier. We'd have had decades and decades of material.
Man.
Yes.
Way too much. It's just amazing like that. It's like, yeah, man. It's and Chris, thank you for sharing everything earlier in the show. Really appreciate that. It's a good closure because I was
it felt right.
And, got a couple dates in mind, so we'll talk about that in the future later though. But man, dude, I can't believe it. I'm trying to hold this in like wow, this show, man. It's like it has its own like four versions.
At least so. About 4. I was telling Chris earlier. I said I tried my best to find all of the logos.
Then there was an offshoot of Tea Time with Abby too.
That's right. That's right. And you'll see a part of that later on. But yeah, so I mean, honestly though, when people ask like, how in the world did you guys continue to do a show for that long without the main focus of that show being there? It's a testament to Jody and her thought process with being able to connect the world of horror with the world of wrestling and characters like Bray Wyatt and Vincent and Dutch and so many others that we've talked about over the years on this show. But yeah, I mean, there were times, man, when we were like an hour, 2 hours before the show, and we're just like, you got something? and then it'd be just like, nah, let's just wing it. Let's just have a conversation. And sometimes that's honestly what we do is we come on here and we just have a conversation. And because we had everyone in the chat, because we'd have Dom or have Tazzy or we have others on the stream, Joe, Chris, because we had that, we were always able to have a discussion because there's so much there that we could dig into as a group, as a family. One of the funniest things when I was pulling some of the clips and everything that you'll see later is when we had Kyle on for the first time. And it kind of jogged my memory about how all of us used to text or Zoom or Skype back and forth with theories based on the photos or the images that Kyle would put out. We'd all break it down and take these screenshots and say, oh, this probably means this. So yeah, it was a lot of fun, but that's, like I said, that's a testament to Jody and not only her thought process, but also her passion for Bray Wyatt and this storyline, the Wyatt, I mean, everything that was involved in the universe. I mean, she just really, really understood it and got it in a way that many just didn't and still don't.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful thing as well. Sorry, I just wanted to add to that. Like, there wasn't many channels, and there still isn't many channels that there's people that talk about Bray Wyatt, people that talk about the Wyatt Six. There are people that talk about it, but like this was like legitimately, we could all be like, yeah, but what about this? What do you think about this? Oh, Jeff's voice is nice there, but oh, Bray Wyatt's doing this. Oh yeah, maybe Uncle Howdy's gonna do this. And I remember, like, it was more about, I would say, and it became, especially in those periods of time, because I remember them well, like we just had fun. It was literally like a house party, but online. I know that sounds a little weird in comparison, but you know what I mean? We would just get together. We would all ask about each other's days and families and lives, and then we would talk about our special interest, and it was beautiful, man. Like I've never been a part of anything like it, and I just, again, testament to Jody for the creativity, but all of you, because it just, we would all be involved in this thing. And I don't know if there's anything else. Well, again, I just don't think there is anything else like that now, and I don't think there's anything else like that, because there's other people that talk about Bray Wyatt and other channels, of course, that talk about WWE. But this was like a neurodivergent special interest we could all get very excited about. You know what I mean? It was.
Hey, it was, and it was a lot of fun. Even though we didn't have a match or a storyline to talk about, it was in those moments where we got to see other people's creativity too, which I thought was really cool. So I want to bring on someone else right now. They're just gonna join via audio, and they may have another guest in the background too, and that's okay. But I want to bring on someone that we haven't had in a while on the channel. Jesse, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Hey, Jesse.
Gosh, it works. Tazzy, that means I can come back to your show. It works.
That's right. You can come back anytime. So Jesse, I don't know if you if you can see everyone on screen, but it's Chris, Dom, Tazzy, and myself. But yeah, thank you for being here, Jesse. And one thing I want to do is I want you to talk about how you and Jody connected. And then I want you to talk about some of the theory discussions that you, her, and C have had over the years, because I'm sure you all have had some marathon theory discussions.
Oh my gosh. Gosh, theory discussions. Yeah, think about that. There were a bazillion of them. So and they kind of all meshes together after a while, to be honest. So first question was how we connected and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Jody and I, well, for one, the main thing that I feel like we could connect on. I mean, obviously we met because of Ray, and I actually met her on Facebook before I joined the whole Twitter IWC Bray Wyatt fandom side of things. We met on Facebook because she was in that group that Eric started up, and I joined it when it was like 200 people in it, and she joined it about the same time. But the other big connection for me and Jody is just that Jody was a born-again Christian, and so am I. So we always connected on things about Jesus' son. Hold on. Yeah, so that we used to connect on things about that. I know she'd message me every now and then about stuff regarding that. I message her. She was also, it's kind of funny because Jody's a good friend, she'd come and message and check on you and be like, is everything good and everything? If she knew something was like going on with you or something. I don't even remember the situation. I just remember I must have posted something on the internet and she came and DM'd me and wanted to make sure everything was all good. I said, oh, that's so nice. But yeah, so good-hearted. I always say that she's someone, there's a lot of randos in the IWC I don't really know like that, but Jody's one of them people that I said if I ever had the opportunity to meet her in person, I would have definitely hung out with her. But she's just cool, likable, and yeah, she was part of the way back before C Wrestling ever had a Discord. We used to all get on little Skype chats, and we used to always talk about stuff, Bray Wyatt theories, and all this other stuff, and everything under the sun. Like they weren't even exclusively just talking about Bray. Like we talked about everything on them chats. Anything
Jesse,
you can imagine.
Have to get wild sometimes.
Jesse, I hate to interrupt you, but I figured you wouldn't mind me interrupting you for this comment. C Wrestling is in the chat, and he just said there were so many theory discussions. Jesse's little boy will 100% be a detective because that kid had to be conceived with some of the most wild ways going through Jesse's mind.
I'm gonna agree with that. That's accurate. That was too funny. But yeah, I don't even know how to pinpoint a single theory because it's like we said and like he said, like there's so many of them. We talked about so many different things. I'm like, I can't. Dang, that was years ago too. I don't even remember, to be honest. I can't pinpoint a single theory. There's just so many of them.
Well, that tells all of us what we already knew, is that once you're a part of the family, whatever branches you're on, wherever you are in the world, we can always talk about anything amongst each other, and honestly, is crazy when you think about it, because when we first met Jesse didn't have the little fella that's in the back seat right now, and my kids. I mean, basically, my kids are adults now, or at least they think they are, and they were, Jesse's son's age then. So it's wild how everyone, like you think about it, you don't think that such strong family bonds can form, but they do. But yeah, Jesse, I know, Jesse, if you have to run, I completely understand. I just want to thank you so much for being here. It's really good to hear your voice, and hopefully you can hear your voice again soon. And you'll be sharing some of those jokes in the chat again soon.
Oh yeah, I got to bring you back some jokes. I've investigated, found new ones over time. They share them at my job like every morning, like 2 jokes a day. And I'm like, oh gosh, these jokes have the correct level of cheese to go on the inside of them. Like, need to bring them on over here for you guys.
Bring them on
Give
over.
everyone that cringe factor, man.
You know we'd love it, Jesse. But just thank you so much. Thank you for everything.
Anytime.
And C just said, C's already starting it. He's like, no, Jeff, why would you do that?
Because my jokes are awesome. See, do not hate the joke.
Oh, here we go.
Queen of comedy.
And Rusty says, miss me some Callan Corner. So
yeah, I need to bring it back, run it back over and over again, like Jay Uso with his music, but better.
Well, Jesse, I still have a graphic. Just saying. And C, I still have your heckler graphic as well. So just know that. Just know.
I look good in that graphic. I look better in that graphic than I look now.
Well, Jesse, thank you so much. Can you stay on, or
I can stay on. It's not a problem.
Okay. All right. Well,
happy to hang around.
All right. Well, how about we do something? And I know, Jesse, you're driving, so I apologize for doing this now, but it's kind of fitting that you're on, and I'm about to do artwork. So I figured let's do some artwork, shall we? So we've got quite a few pieces of art today that I'll get to here in a second. The first thing that we have up is from Alicia. She sent this over. It was a really, really special note, and I love the way that she did it here.
That's nice.
But this is really cool. It said, my eyes are like watering and stuff. Can somebody read that for me?
Yeah, I'll read it.
Okay.
The Fireflies 4Ever. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for the smiles. Thank you for Wyndham and Jody, who we only had for a little while. Thanks for all the artwork and all the theories, too. Gonna miss my Firefly family. Chat. We laughed so much and cried a little. The last one to go to Fireflies 4Ever host, past and present, because you saved my life. You gave me a voice and lots of family, too. And I will never forget that. Thank you. Good luck on future projects, Alicia.
Alicia, thank you so much. And
thank you.
To Dom's question earlier, there will be some other things coming. Give us a little bit of time. Just give us a little bit of time. One, we've got to work out Joe's work schedule, but there are some other things that we got to do. So stay patient with us and stay tuned. So, all right, let's keep going. I still say this right here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's hardcore right there.
Pretty neat.
That's crazy.
The guy, the big moth logo with the red circle, guy has it on the back of his neck, like all the way ear to ear, covering his whole back of his neck.
That's incredible.
Well detailed.
That is
incredible. It's awesome. All right, so we'll keep going here. That's also pretty darn awesome.
Yeah.
Like, look at the detail.
Yeah, so much dedication goes into stuff like that. It's amazing.
Yeah. When I was going through and looking for artwork for this, like I saw all these tattoos and it just struck me like, man, it's so wild that so many people, have got all these different Bray Wyatt tattoos. Like, that's so cool that it inspired that many people to want to put that on their body. I mean, obviously we all know Jody had quite a few also, but yeah, it's cool to see so many people with such cool artwork on them.
Yeah, it's amazing. This is cool too.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. It's very cool.
Cool stuff.
Nice.
I always think it's really cool because you managed to do like half a there was a lot of times where like so much of the show would happen and it would just be people's wonderful artwork. Like
Yes.
that was the great thing about the community. People were sending stuff in. Like a lot of people can put calls out on social media and like one or two things will come in, but there was so much beautiful art from so many cool people.
Yeah.
That was one of the things me and Jeff wanted to make sure and keep when we talked about the show is that was so important to Jody. We wanted to make sure and feature that. And I'm so thankful that we pretty much, I think about every week. I don't know if we ever had a week where we didn't have any artwork. It was awesome.
No.
Always able to find artwork from people to share. So.
Yeah, that, like Chris said, that when we were talking about keeping this going, that was one of the things that we were like, that's a staple. It has to stay in there. So, and here's another great one here. The Fiend of Ohio.
Yeah, I always love seeing artwork back based on the original Wyatt family. That was still always my favorite. What it introduced me to Bray initially, and I love the original Wyatt family stuff.
I always think that just on another note as well, I always think that that's, there's a lot of podcasters out there, a lot of podcasters still out there, a lot of channels, but that was one of the things that I think why people invested so much in what you guys were doing, because it made people feel special. Like it's all very well and good people showing up and going, I think this about this subject, I think this about Bray Wyatt, I think this about but if you can make it more than just about you or your channel or your personality and bring in like fans or supporters, it becomes a family. It becomes special, and it was never really. I never thought it was about Jody was doing it to get more likes. I never thought that about Jeff. I never thought that about anybody here. It was always about the people involved, like we said before, and like this is one of those examples. A lot of people put time and energy into I think this and I think that and I feel this, which is fine. Everyone's got a place, but you guys were like, no, we're going to dedicate a portion of the show to other people's art. Please send it in. We value it. We love it. And that to me is the secret of any good platform. It's all great talking about yourself or talking about your opinions, but if you can build something that builds a community, like and where people feel valued, it's priceless. You can't buy that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
And thank you for saying that and seeing that intentionality that we had with growing a community and really making it a family. Honestly, that
was always Jody's goal. I mean, she wanted everybody to be included. Anybody, no matter if they were a misfit, an outcast, whatever. She wanted everybody included in this community.
Absolutely. Here's another great tattoo.
Oh yeah,
pretty
love the pin tattoos.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing.
Those are so cool, man. Jesse, I don't know if you can see these, but I hope you get a chance to when you get stopped and you can look at the screen.
I've been looking.
Okay,
I just glanced down. I'm actually pulling into my parking lot. So.
Okay, awesome. This is awesome too. And this last one, I'm going to be honest with you. First time I saw it, I cried. That might actually happen this time too. Yep, it's definitely going to happen. But this last piece of art is from Brittany, and she did this special for this particular stream. So here we go.
Oh wow.
Yeah, absolutely love that.
That's incredible.
Like,
that is cool.
That is really cool. So thank you, Brittany, for doing.
Yeah, thank you so much, Brittany.
That looks amazing.
That's awesome.
That's incredible.
Yeah. So yeah, good stuff there. Fantastic artwork as always. again, that's something that was very near and dear to Jody's heart. And like Chris said, we wanted to keep it going, so that's what we did. So yeah, so I want to do a quick little around the horn discussion here on some some Abby's window memories. What I want to do is ask folks in the chat, what's your first memory? When did you first get introduced to Abby's window? Was it Abby's window when you got introduced to it? Because we had to change a couple times, but hey, it's all good. But let us know when you got introduced to it. What I'll tell you is this, just kind of starting out. And you'll hear this in another video, but Jody was one of the admins for the huge Facebook group that's out there, and they called her Abby. And one of the things that I said was, I'm going to refer to you as Abby in every single description of every single show that we do. And if you go back and look on the channel, you'll see join our resident Abby, Jody Gilly. And yeah, that's right, Conrad. But yeah, we wanted to make sure that we made that prominent. We wanted to make sure that that we kept that at the forefront. We went through a lot of different intro songs. We wanted to have a certain feel and a certain vibe to it. We wanted it to feel like something that Bray would vibe out to, that kind of thing. So yeah. But I'll go around. Let's do this. Chris, I want to start with you because this will also come up in another video, but Jody was introduced to wrestling by you. So what did you think when you first found out that, one, she was in this Facebook group, but two, she was about to start a podcast and be on a YouTube channel talking about Bray Wyatt?
I thought it was really awesome. I mean, she took to it so quickly. Like when we first started dating, I watched wrestling, every week and stuff, and she just kind of like jumped in and started watching it with me and really just took to liking it. And then once she saw Bray, it was on from there. I mean, I believe the first thing she saw was the Ultimate Deletion match with him and Matt Hardy, and that was it. She just was instantly hooked, being a horror fan and stuff like this, and it just caught her attention immediately, and she had to find out more about who this Bray Wyatt person was. And so I go back and started showing her some of the stuff that happened before with the Wyatt family, and back to his debut, and she just couldn't get enough of it. It just clicked with her that I like wrestling now, and I like this Bray Wyatt character. Like that was it, and that's what really did it. Yeah. So yeah, she jumped in, head first, and just wanted to find out more, and then talked to you guys and got the opportunity to talk about it on streams and stuff, and yeah, and that was my first memories too. I remember just jumping on there with her. She's like, "Hey, come on here and do this." And I've always been a pretty shy person, so that was a big leap for me to go on to try out this podcasting thing with her. But it was a lot of fun meeting you guys and just being able to talk about this stuff that I've loved ever since I was a little kid, and doing all those watch-alongs and stuff we did. We had such a blast, and it got me hooked.
Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun. And I remember, I'll never forget when she was telling us the story, like before we were doing the interview, and she was saying, yeah, my husband got us and got me interested in wrestling. I was like, you should have him come on. And she was like, I think he'd want to, but he's really shy. So I'm like, well, just bring him on sometime. So yeah. But yeah, let me shout out some comments real quick, and then I want to go to Dom, and then Tazzy, and then Jesse. Ryan said, I let's see. Wow. Whoa. Who is that?
Whoa. That's amazing.
Odin's son. Wow. Odin's son. Thank you.
That's
wow.
going towards the audiobook, Jeff. Right. Get it done. I'm ready. He's paid for it. Odinson's paid for it. We're good.
He just sponsored. So it's Jeff's audiobook sponsored by Odin's son.
There you go.
Thank you so much for that super chat. Wow, that is awesome, my friend. Thank you so much. Wow. So Ryan was saying, I really love that piece of artwork and it's beautiful. Clown said, I showed up because of Heather during the slasher tournament. Yes, the slasher tournament. By the way, if you're here right now, we have not forgotten about that. It is going to happen on this channel. We are going to do the Halloween watch along on this channel. And Chris has said that he'll be here for it.
Absolutely.
So just know that. Alexa Bliss Gamer, I remember watching from the first episode. Yes, I remember that. Let's see, EJ Movement. I believe I saw the archives of the first couple episodes of the podcast. Then I heard the Jody interview to where she joined the show later. After that, I started to watch the lives. Again, 6 years ago. Wow. Yes. Rusty saying every wrestling fan always thinks they're a true wrestling fan until they met Jody. Deanna saying Chris came out of the shadows. LOL. Odin's son, since I missed a lot and couldn't be here with all of you, thank you for all of it. Made great friends. Thank you again, Odin's son. I really appreciate that super chat. That's tremendous, man. Holy cow, says Deanna. Wow. Whoa, yeah. Keep those stories coming. I know we have before I get to you, Dom, we have someone else that's joined us in the stream here. So I want to bring her on, and it's kind of fitting, like right after artwork, that this person comes on too. But Nicole.
What's up, everybody?
Wait, hi, Nicole Barnes.
Right. I'm so sorry. I know I'm late. I literally just got out of work and I literally had dinner with my husband and I'm like, oh shit, I completely forgot about the final episode. So I just want to show my face and show my love and support to everybody before I get back in there. I can only be here for a short amount of time, but I wanted to give a quick hello to everyone. Dom, Jeff, Chris, everybody. It's so good to see everyone. I miss you all. I miss everybody. What's up, everyone in the chat? It's so good to see everyone again. It's been a while, but it's, as a married woman, it has been busy, but in a good way. It's been busy. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and just say I'm grateful that I was always part of this and I was part of the talking about the stories that Bray Wyatt shared with us and going over the different theories that we would go through with Jody and Brittany and everybody and a whole crew here. So but yeah, just I can't be on for long, like I said, because I have to get back in the house. We got so much so many plans that have to get done. But I wanted to come on here and say I'm grateful to have been part of this and understand this though. This is not the end. It is only the end of a chapter, and it is only the beginning of a new. So it is not the end of us Fireflies. The Fireflies are going to continue to keep lighting the way, no matter what, no matter where we go, whatever we do, we're always going to be there for each other. So don't stop showing your support to Wyndham and his art, and the Wyatt Six especially. You know, Nikki Cross, Nikki Storm. Samuel Shaw has started selling t-shirts. Eric started selling t-shirts. Go show your love to them. Show your love to them. They see it. Trust me when I tell you, they see it. The love. Don't stop showing your support to them. But again, thank you, Jeff, for having me on for a brief time.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry.
Good to have you.
No,
here.
you're fine. Thank you so much for everything over the years. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for your beautiful artwork. And guys, you can still go follow Nicole and see all of her tremendous artwork out there. She does a lot of great stuff. So
Wyatt's will live on forever.
Wow.
That's right.
Yes.
They will live on forever. Fireflies
so
forever.
Nice.
Love it.
Always and forever, guys.
That's right.
You will always have my support. Always.
Thank you. That
means a lot.
Send our best to Danny too.
I promise. I will tell him you said hello. And Dom, everybody, it's good to see you all. I love you. Everybody, stay well and keep loving everybody. Like just like Wyndham has said, be good to the ones you love. Don't ever stop showing your love to everybody, especially the ones in your circle, okay? You take care of yourselves and lots of love, okay?
All right, take it easy.
Bye, everybody. You take it easy.
Bye.
All right. So I might actually switch up the order a little bit. Is that okay with you folks?
Yeah.
Let's go to Jesse. Jesse, are you where you can tell us about your first memories of Abby's?
I am where I can talk.
Okay.
Good gosh, man, that was a while ago too. I remember how the whole Insiders podcast started, and I'm happy to say I was here from the start, from when we started all of that, and trying to think. I think we did. No, I think Skype was about the same time we did all that. Yeah, somewhere along the way, you guys started with that, like the community thing going on, and the thing that you still do on Sundays, and then evolved into other podcasts, and then soon enough, Abby's Window came into the mix, and that took off quite well. It was quite nice and cool place to come and talk about Bray and theories and all that good stuff, and hear you guys' thoughts on it, hear Jody's thoughts on it, and also, I agree with whoever else had commented on the, oh gosh, I messed up my other audio thing. Anyway, you guys can still hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I messed up the radio audio, so I wasn't sure if it worked or not. But yeah. So anyway, I don't know where my thoughts are now. I don't know what I was saying. But I remember when we started. I remember. Everything just taken off. Always loved the artwork bit, of course. Theories and artwork about Bray Wyatt. My favorite parts, even though that's kind of all of it, right? But yeah, always good stuff. Been following from the beginning, which I don't even remember how many years ago that was.
6.
Before Zion was a thing.
6 years ago. We started this channel March of 2020.
Oh, wow.
And so that's when we started this thing, and you've been a part of it since the very beginning. So I want to go to thank you, Jesse, so much for sharing your thoughts. I want to go to Dom next and get his thoughts on when he was first introduced, one, to the show, but then again to the channel, because that was such a cool connection that we had.
Absolutely. I'll talk about that in a minute. I just want to say I'm happy to be part of the next evolution of with Odin's Son's donation, and I'm sure many more. It's going to be only insiders, and we're going to get that audio book and maybe some special extra content. Just keep those donations coming. But no, in
member
all,
exclusives.
Member exclusives. Only insiders is the next evolution. That's what I've not told you yet. No, it was like I say. I can say this now because Anthony's gone on to do Grimsim Labs and he's found great success elsewhere. But I got to tell you, man, those early days of Gimme a Whole Year and the sitting down and the watching old pay-per-views. No disrespect to all the wonderful talent that paved the way for what we're seeing today. But that stuff, man, it bored me to tears watching some of the oldest, like back in the 80s, you know, the 90s stuff was cool. It was a little bit more risque, a little bit more, you know, but like some of the 80s stuff when we first started watching it, I was like, oh my God, like it was, you know, I was, you know, I'm pretty moist when I come on these shows. I was not moist then at all, you know, and then so I can say that now because Anthony's not here and he's moved on. But you know, so I really enjoyed being a part of this. I think it was, you know, people hate on the algorithms, right? I think this was like must have been the early days of the algorithm. I was like Bray Wyatt theories, Bray Wyatt, you know, stuff. I was just Googling, and obviously I'd found like C Wrestling and all this other stuff, and I was like, what's Abby's window? Ooh, literally like that, you know. And I found you guys, and I was like, these are my people, yeah. But obviously I didn't know. Like, I don't know. Did I just grow some balls and like email you guys and like have me on the show? I'm British. You're gonna find out some people don't like me because I'm loud and I'm too British for you. Anyway, we've had that before, I know. But the point is that I got really excited about you all talking about Bray Wyatt. Then I got really moist because, you know, that's who I am as a person. And then I met you guys, and you know, moistness aside, you're all wonderful people. Like, you know, like really, like all the people in the community, you know, all the people in the community, you guys are wonderful. You know, I really love you guys, and I just that was what it was. So I think it was the algorithm. The algorithm did good and found you guys. And then from there, I can't remember. Like I must have grown some balls and been like, "Can I be on this show?" And then Jody was like, "Yeah," because of course it was Jody, you know. And then you got, you know, everybody welcomed me in. Jeff welcomed me in, and then it just all got moist, didn't it? Just all got, you know, it was great. And the Holy Monkey thing was born, and the cheekbones thing.
Cheekbones,
It was just good, you know. And I meant every word. Like some people were, you know, I understand I had to censor some of it, but this is the last one, so I'm going to talk about how moist I am, and it's going to be fine. You know, again, Jody loved it. I know Jody found it funny, so that's cool. But yeah, you know, that was it. I think I just shot my, pardon the phrasing. I did not just come up with. I shot my shot, and here I am. You know, I shot my shot, and then I ended up being in you know, on the insiders with you guys, and just made some wonderful friends. And it was a time when a lot of people were really uncertain, and the wrestling business wasn't great, you know, for a lot of people, but Bray Wyatt was. And I think in those times when Bray wasn't in WWE, this was the place. It was the place to go without trying to sound hyperbolic. It was the place to go if you wanted, you know, you went to obviously Respect to See and all the stuff, you know, that was out there and all these channels. Obviously Wrestling Wizard was doing great things as well. But like, you guys were the community. You guys were the guys that were shouting out comments. Like I said, it wasn't just, and again, there's a place for those theory channels that just do those stuff, fancy editing, all this stuff. But you guys were putting your heart and souls into it. You guys were making the art montages. You guys were talking to everybody. There was Caleb's Corner. Yeah, you know, all that sort of stuff. It was so fun. And it was like, it was just, yeah. So I just loved being a part of it, you know, and I'm glad I could make some people laugh, you know, but like, it was just really cool. And I felt, because I'm on the other side of the world. It's now, you know, 9 minutes past midnight where I am. It was always later, you know, and you know, sometimes I was working the next day, but it was just so much fun to be here. And it wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have happened without you guys. I love catching up with all of you outside of this setting. You know, I love catching up with people. People message me on Twitter and stuff sometimes, and it's just so lovely to speak to everybody. So thank you all, and thank you for supporting Give Me a Whole Year as well. When we were doing regular stuff there, we wouldn't have grown our audience if it wasn't for the insiders. You know, like I say, I piggybacked. You know, I rode Jeff and his wonderful voice to great YouTube success.
If anything, Dom knows how to take.
Oh, I know how to. I know how to take it, Jeff. Okay, let's go.
Hey, okay.
Let's go. All right. It's all good. It's all good. Let's move on. It's all good. I'll leave you with my last holy monkey moment for the podcast.
Alicia says, I put a comment 6 years ago about I've lost everything, friends and family. And Jody sent me a message and told me you got a family now. And she told me about Abby's, and then the rest is history. Absolutely. Absolutely. Tazzy, same questions to you, but while you're doing this, the first thing, I want you to tell me what time you're starting NXT tonight so we know when to do.
We can start right at 8:00 and we can just have a good time here. I'm totally fine. I rather be around you guys than nothing towards NXT or you guys who actually join. I just like being here. You know, I'll keep it real. I'm by myself. I'm not gonna lie to you. So to just be around people right now, I'm totally down. I have to do this because I know he's in the chat and I have to do it. Rusty, I have to do that because he'll know what to do after that. Oh my God! See what Joey did with Dom. Brought him along. Now we got dude. I'm just having the ball right now. That's the other reason I'm having the ball.
That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. It's great. It's great having everybody here. You know what I mean? And obviously, all the people that couldn't be here. Just lots of people. There's lots of people are asking about Joe. People are asking about other people as well. It's just so lovely that even when we're not always like with each other. There's so many good memories, and I just wanted to. Sorry, Tazzy, I'll give it back to you, but I just wanted to say that, and you just brought it up. I think Jody brought me in, and then other people. It's just wonderful. So yeah, I'll let you carry on, but yeah.
I actually remember when Abby's Window was a segment. Actually, how crazy is that? It was a segment before it came out our show. It reminded me of NXT message. I don't know. It was like, oh, what is this? And like, watch it. Obviously, we do it from the interviews and stuff and like stuff like that. Even on the other place too. And I was like, oh, okay. And then Abby's Window was bored. And I was like, oh, I gotta get this. It's funny how which I think it been on every single day since I watched the show. It been on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, I've seen the days a lot.
like it's been on there. It's sometimes Saturdays, but
yeah,
it's crazy. Oh man, I think our biggest moment. I can't remember who passed away at the time, and I told her about it. She was there. I was like, I really, really appreciate this because I don't have a sister or nothing like that. I have a brother who I barely talk to. It sucks, but it's so nice to have a female perspective of life. So I do appreciate that. Sorry, I'm trying not to. Sorry, but I do appreciate her for that. And I remember. You guys remember when Bray last time he came back? It was doing the White Rabbit thing, and one of the arenas was at the Chelsea Arena. Of course, I was there, and I was just sitting there, and then next thing you know, lights go out, and then you hear the White Rabbit, and it's creepy as hell, and I'm like, if this ain't Bray, I don't know who it is. You know when you guys got that feeling about something like it's gotta be Bray. It's gotta be Bray. So the first two I text was C Wrestling and Jody, and it was like, "Are you sure?" And I see her in the video. She was like, "Yeah, I think that is him."
Same thing with the first vignettes before the Firefly Funhouse. You just saw the little dolls and toys. I'm like, this has to be Bray. It feels like Bray.
Yeah, it was a good one, but man. The show has been the best. It's been the best. I think it's the longest rating show on the channel. Okay, besides the podcast, but that don't count. The podcast I was going to be there, but it's been the longest rating show, and it's like to have somebody talk about Bray and the Wyatt Six and stuff, and bring people together. I think this. It's amazing. It's amazing. And that's kudos to her and kudos to Jeff for getting these graphics, by the way. Because these graphics has been top notch since the beginning. And you can see how far it went. it went from the you know, the little window stuff, and then now it's like the actual Firefly funhouse. It's crazy. So go listen to Jeff too on this because it's been top notch. But yeah,
yeah. I just want to shoehorn myself in real quick. I think it needs to be said, and I've said this behind the scenes a lot, and I think we all have, like, the amount of hard work that Jeff and Jody and everybody put in, that you all put in to the Insiders, is just, you know, absolutely insane. And I just wanted to say, like, you know, there's obviously so much time. You know, Jody put so much time in, and you know, bought a family in, of course, and you know, you all put so much time in, and I think, you know, hopefully it goes without saying, and we all appreciate it, but all of you, do you know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of effort put in from everybody that's on this screen, behind the scenes, Joe as well, and I think, you know, that doesn't go unnoticed. I know. Some days might be harder than others, and of course I respect that for people's families and time, etc., etc. But you know, Tazzy as well. I know how much effort you put in to your stuff and to be here as well. I mean, the artwork, all of it, but you know, so much effort goes into it, and I just want to say it really doesn't go unnoticed from my side of things. And I think we all agree. Do you know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing. So I just wanted to shoehorn that in there. I do apologize for interrupting.
I appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate that. So there was a reason why I talked about Abby's window. Chris put together a fantastic look back at some Abby's window moments and some different clips. So I want to show that real quick, if that's okay with everyone. But Chris did an outstanding job on this video. But here's the video, and we'll talk about it on the other side.
My name is Jody Gilly from the Insiders Wrestling Podcast, and I believe in Bray Wyatt.
I can't be replicated. Try to control me, then guess again. Rebellion lives in my DNA. I can't be replicated. Duplicated, imitated, fabricated, eliminated. No, I can't be replicated. The system designed me to be a slave. I'm the glitch in the matrix that can't escape. I can't be replicated.
Your girl Abby has infiltrated the Insiders TikTok channel because I just have to say, oh my goodness, are we excited about seeing the Firefly Funhouse again? We've missed it so much, so excited that it's back, and I literally cannot wait for what's next. Whole bunch of theories to talk about on Monday. I will probably drop a video or two over the weekend because I can't get all this stuff out of my brain. So I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you for being part of the Insiders family. I love you guys. And I'm going to percolate a little bit. Bye. What's up, everybody? It is Abby here, and welcome to the very first episode of Tea Time with Abby. Something new that we want to do for you guys, just giving little theory videos about Bray, talking about wrestling, short little videos for you guys to look at your leisure. Oh my goodness. What an amazing time to have episode 3 of Tea Time with Abby, and obviously Chris is joining me too. Man, we got a real jaw drop, nobody saw this coming moment.
Whoa, what's this? Whoa, look at this.
Whoa.
What's coming out of the ring? It's a burned hand.
Whoa.
There's a burned hand grabbing onto Randy's ankle.
Oh my
God. Burnt glove, burned hand, burned arm out of the ring. Smoke, fire.
Oh my God.
Lex is jumping up and down. Oh, what is this?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, look at that.
What the heck?
Oh, look at that mask. Look at what he looks like. Oh my God.
Holy
Oh
crap.
my God! Look at this. He looks like Jason Voorhees when he was burned. This is fantastic.
Look at this.
Oh my God! He has different contexts. His eyes are blue.
Holy
Look at that mask.
crap.
Oh, Lexi pushes him in. Oh, Sister Abigail.
Oh my goodness. How great was that moment?
Unbelievable. I'm still can't even process that what I just witnessed, that we saw Bray Wyatt and The Undertaker standing in the same ring and interact with each other. Like
Jody Gilly, $9.99, couple of coffees. Jody Gilly, my fellow Bray Wyatter. I have interviewed several people in Bray's inner circle, but not him. Okay, my bad. I thought you had interviewed Bray. I met Bray once and had a video chat with him. Maybe that's what I was thinking. Insiders Pro Wrestling is the channel. Abby's Window is my show every Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. So if you guys ever want to show Jody some love, man, Insiders Pro Wrestling is the channel. Abby's Window is her show every Monday at 6 p.m. So show another Bray Wyatt, man, a pro Bray Wyatt fan. Like Jody, she is a tried and true fan, and that's why I love her. And hopefully you guys grow too as well. Jody Gilly, thank you.
Wow.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, Chris, that's so beautiful that you can go, obviously it's very sad, but you can go back and watch it. So amazing work, Chris. And
thank you.
I got you get emotional because she's just so full of joy. Just such a which obviously carries forward in you guys and the family, but it's just what a beautiful soul, It just reminded me, obviously I hadn't forgotten, but when you see like the enthusiasm for Bray stuff and just for life in general, when you got to speak to her and stuff, there was so much there that I think is, like I said, Big Dan's just put in there. She touched all of our lives, so well done for that, Chris. It can't be easy to put any of this stuff together, but well done
No, I've shed a lot of tears putting those videos together, but it felt like a fitting way to end this show.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well done.
I said that I was going to do this earlier, and I'm keeping my promise. I'm going to scroll all the way up to the top of the chat, and I want to shout out every single person that's here right now, because what I want to tell all of you is this. This show doesn't stick around as long as it did. We're not able to have those discussions when Bray wasn't even in WWE if it wasn't for all of you. And Jody impacted your life in some way, shape, or form. That's why all of you are here right now. And I just want to shout you all out. Clown, Christopher, and Marvin. Let's see, Jeremy Dunderman, Gust, Dylan McClure, Big Dan, Deanna, Alexa Bliss Gamer, Brandon Salmon, let's see, Sean Rousset, Clay Lewis, obviously Rusty Shackelford, Alicia, EJ Movement, Ryan Neeson. And folks, if I miss you, I apologize. I promise it's not intentional. There have just been a lot of comments, so I'm quite literally scrolling through every single one. As I'm going down, Heather, Steve was in the house, SB Gorilla, Conrad. Let's see who else we got in the house. If I miss you, like I said, I apologize. I think that's all the Static Marie, C Wrestling. just want to shout all of you out because, like I said, without you, there's no channel, there's no show. This thing would have probably sputtered out a long time ago, but because of all of you and because of the family that's been built here. And here's the thing: this is what really makes me happy and makes me proud to continue to do this. And to Dom's point, there are some times where it is a little bit difficult and things aren't as fun as they should be, and companies are doing stupid stuff. And you're like, how in the world am I going to be positive about the dumb crap that they just did? But seeing some of you reach out to one another and form relationships outside of this channel, I cannot tell you how much that means. That means that you've actually felt like you found your family here, you found your folks here, and that means a lot to all of us. And I know it meant a lot to Jody. And like I said, I mean, this is closing the chapter, like Nicole said, on this particular chapter, but it's not, the story's not over yet. And we're going to do some other things that hopefully you all will love and be proud of, and have some conversations that you all will join in on and be a part of. But yeah, we are, I truly thank all of you. And for those who couldn't be here today, it's okay. We understand. But just thank you. So before I go around, because what I want to do is give everyone a chance to kind of share some final thoughts. Before I do that, I have one other video, and it's a longer video. It's like 8 minutes. Is that okay? Okay. So I have a bit of a video I want to share, and then we should be joined by another guest near the end, and then we'll head out. But I want to share this, and then we'll give everyone a chance for some final thoughts. But here we go.
Today we have Jody Gilly. Jody, welcome to the show, and thank you for volunteering to be with us today.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited. I'm originally from England, actually. I was born and raised in a city called Leicester. I moved to the U.S. with my family when I was 9 and lived in North Carolina for most of my life, and moved up to Indiana, which is where I am now, in 2009. Awesome. I got into wrestling actually because of my husband. He has been a wrestling fan his entire life, and when we started dating about 3 years ago, he kept telling me, "You've got to watch wrestling. You've got to watch wrestling. I love it. It's all I do it every week, and you've got to watch." First match and the first episode I ever watched was the episode where Bray had his Ultimate Deletion match with Matt Hardy. Oh, wow. And that was the first time I ever saw Bray, first time I ever watched wrestling, and I was hooked. Both of those characters were I was just in awe. I was like, man, these guys are really cool. And that was what prompted me to kind of join a Facebook group about it. And I joined the Firefly Funhouse fan group when it was about 200 members. And it didn't take long before the other admins kind of contact me, and they said, hey, we all kind of play our own little roles in terms of the puppets, and we need an Abby, so we need a girl. So they said, will you join our team and be our Abby? And that kind of stuck, so they still call me Abby.
Oh, see, now that's okay. That's awesome. So tell everybody out there, I know you've been teasing them. You've been giving them little snippets out there, so very Bray-like. You've been putting out little teases on the internet. So now is the time. What are you doing for us?
So I'm going to be doing a weekly segment called Abby's Window, because that kind of became my nickname when I became an admin of the group.
They said they wanted a girl to be an admin, to be the Abby, and the nickname kind of stuck. So Black Mass Design very, very graciously made me my own graphic.
Awesome.
Called Abby's Window, and it's got Abby in it and it's got Bray in it. And basically my goal is to just bring you all things Bray. So what did Bray do in the past week? What did he say on Twitter? What's he talking about? What did he do on TV? And kind of what's going on with him. And just to give you an update, so that way everybody has a weekly update on what's going on with Bray, because I know some people don't have Twitter,
right?
Or, you know, don't really watch
Stuff
as
like
much
that.
anymore.
So, you know, or
so
like
just giving everybody an
doing
update
stupid
on
stuff, like trying to get, you know, like gluing fangs into my mouth with super glue because the like little putty wouldn't work, and then having to go tell my mom that I put super glue in my mouth and now I don't know how to get these fangs out. So, you know, just stuff like that. But no, Tom has a school here in Pittsburgh, the Douglas Education Center. It's the Tom Savini Special Makeup Effects Program. And, you know, I did my research. I looked into some schools in LA. I looked into some schools in Vancouver because I'm from Seattle. And just looked around, and Tom's school made the most sense. I think you got the most bang for your buck. It was longer than any of them, and I got a legitimate college degree. So I was like, sweet! I found a loophole into not being a failure. I get to be a college graduate and play with makeup. Yeah, let's fucking do it. So,
let's go, man.
Yeah, who's the loser now, Mom?
Yes and no.
Man, that's
That
okay.
was, that was a lot of things, actually. It was fun. You know, if time is appropriate in the future, we can always come back. I'd be more than happy to.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine,
yeah,
man.
I can't do.
I gotcha.
Can't, won't, a little bit of both. Go into a lot of that.
No, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. All I will say is that Jeff and myself and Jody like blew our minds looking at that picture. Literally for what? Hour and a half, 2 hours earlier today?
At least.
It was-
At least.
Yeah. It was like 2 hours. We're sitting there after we'd finished recording the podcast for Monday, and we're just sitting there like zooming in on it and looking at all the different pieces. And I think I even said on Twitter, I was like, now they're getting us looking at rocks and shit. Come on now.
Good.
Tweet I saw was the one about Brody.
Oh yeah, it's the same one. Eric, I wonder if you missed that before.
Oh, burned hand grabbing onto Randy's ankle.
Oh my
Burnt glove,
god!
burnt glove, burned hand, burned arm out of the ring. Smoke, fire.
Oh,
Lex is jumping up and down. Oh, what is this?
Oh my god!
Oh my god, look at that.
What the heck?
Oh, look at that mask. Look at what he looks like. Oh my god.
Holy
Oh
crap.
my god, look at this. He looks like Jason Voorhees when he was burned. This is fantastic. Look at this. Oh my god, he has different contacts. His eyes are blue.
Holy
Look at that mask. By Roman.
Because they're cursing.
Wow.
Hey, Roman came out of nowhere too.
The Rock Seth just got taken out. So Seth came down in the Shield outfit and got taken out by Roman, and now Rock's gonna get his chance. The Undertaker! It's the Undertaker! Oh my god! It's the Undertaker! It's the Undertaker!
What is
Oh
happening? Let's go!
What? He is behind the half right now!
In the world? Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Undertaker's right behind the Rock! Oh! Look at this! He goes
What
ahead
in
and
the world?
He's gonna get choke slammed! Undertaker choke slams the Rock! Oh my god, I don't believe it!
He's
folks. So I want to give everybody an opportunity to say some final words. Start with Jesse.
I was having a hard time unmuting. Oh, start with me. I'm terrible at being the first to share words. I gotta think. I'm gonna ask you to circle back around to me. I gotta think.
Okay, I'll circle back around to you. Dom, are you ready to go? All right, let's get Dom. We'll get Dom.
I'm ready to go. I just wanted to say very quickly that Jody's scream and everybody's interactions are why I'm still a wrestling fan. It reminds me when the show isn't great and when I'm when I'm struggling with whatever's going on, that enthusiasm that you guys all have, when you watch these shows and Jody scream, like that's why. So thank you for the ongoing reminder of why I still love pro wrestling, guys. So thank you for that. I think just to say thank you for embracing me, especially on screen as well. It's not easy to bring. Obviously you did that with Jody, but Jody's got such a magnetic personality and so vibrant. But you guys had me on and had me on camera and brought me in and put up with my jokes, but I just always, it was always genuine. Like it was always, I just wanted to make people laugh and to just make everybody feel like, because I really love you guys. I'm very grateful to you all. It's a reminder of why I'm, without going into too much detail, some days are harder than others. People that know me outside of this setting, my life situation, it's some days are difficult. And Jody and all of you were really there for me in some very difficult times, and physically and mentally. So, and you all, all of your messages and follows and people that check out the videos and all that sort of stuff, it's just, it just means a lot. It just means a lot. Jody was very inspirational because she had some ideas and then she put them into action. Jeff as well, Chris, all of you guys, this was an idea that you put into action and you made it build a community. And I think that is in its purest form and its most basic form. That's really cool, isn't it? That you guys could have an idea and it would gestate, and Jody helped and other people helped, but it became this thing that we're all celebrating today. So I just wanted to say to you all, for the people that that have been with me and with this channel, hopefully you could see it in my eyes. I'm not just saying it for the the niceties of the last episode. It really does mean a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to everybody else here. But thank you all for everything. It's I'm going to get emotional, but I can't even make a moist joke. I'm just going to get emotional. So thank you all for everything. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Dom.
Thank you, Dom. Your family, man. You're family now. You're stuck with us, so just know that we love you and we appreciate you and everything that you've done and everything you brought. There were some times where there were some dark discussions, and your ability to lift a room and to make others laugh and do such wonderful things, man. Like I admire you. You inspire me. I've said this to you, but I'm gonna say it here live for everybody to see. You inspire me, so thank you. Truly, I mean that.
Thank you, man. I've said it before, and one more time. You guys all mean the world to me, and you all inspired me as well. So it goes both ways. Funny that, isn't it? Funny how we all draw inspiration from each other. But yeah, once again, to everybody in the chat and to you guys on the screen, thank you very much.
We just had someone else join us, like I anticipated. So I'm going to bring them on screen now. It's the one, the only. As soon as the video shows up, you'll see exactly who it is. I don't know why your video's not showing up.
It's a mystery.
Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Meta is in the house, folks.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Had some technical difficulties for a minute.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll get you figured out, man. So listen, I wanted to give you an opportunity to, and I know I'm just bringing you in here, so I put you on the spot as soon. Are you okay being on the spot, or do you want me to go?
Go right ahead.
All right. I'm gonna put you on the spot. So first off, me and you met through Jody,
Yep.
and me and you have become pretty tight. I would say we're family.
Yeah, some would say brothers, actually.
Yeah. And I wanted to give you an opportunity, one, to just talk about Jody, because you have, since I've known you, you've referred to her as your sister, and rightfully so. I want you to share some thoughts on your sister, but also I want you to share, because for many of you that don't know, if you don't know, I don't know how you don't, but maybe it slipped by you. But when we started Fireflies 4Ever, when Chris and I started the show, I thought it was really important to get Meta on the intro, outro. However we could get him involved, I really wanted him involved. So Meta, also, I want you to share just kind of your thoughts behind the verse that you laid.
Oh yeah, sure. First of all, I got to start off with Jody, or as I've always called her, and how her name is still saved in my phone to this day, is Abby. She was just a beacon of positive energy. Even when she was like feeling down about certain things, if you needed someone to talk to, you can always talk to her. I mean, she was always there. I mean, I've gone through stuff, and as a matter of fact, I've talked to her while Chris has been on the phone about some things that have been going on, and she's always given me good advice. She's always uplifted my spirits about everything that I've been going through, and vice versa. Whenever she needed someone to talk to, she already knew she can call her brother. And I think we were always friends, but when she met Bray, and a lot of you guys know the story about when she finally met Bray, I believe that's when we became family. That's when we became family. Like I said, it's still, like, I remember saying that the passing of Wyndham didn't feel real, and that sometimes now it still really doesn't. But Jody not being here, I mean, that's what really doesn't feel real, you know? Because I'll go back sometimes and I'll watch older videos of Fireflies 4Ever, and be like, man, I miss my sister. And Jeff and I, we've had this conversation before. I've been down and feeling bad about, Jody not being here, especially when, good things happen when it comes to music and stuff like that. She's normally one of the first people I talk to. But yeah, she's always going to be right in here. Always going to be right in here. And let me stop before I start getting a little bit overwhelmed. The verse on the song, I remember, first of all, I love the beat. That was the first thing that caught me. As a matter of fact, I believe I wrote that beat, and I was just like, I wrote to the beat, and I was like, it's missing something. And then you sent me the tags that were in it. I was like, oh yeah, this is just going to be the cherry on top. I wanted to keep the verse not too complicated, but I wanted to throw a lot of subtle things in there pertaining to the Firefly Funhouse and according to Bray Wyatt. Pretty much just treating it how you would treat a song that would be going on the radio or going on a soundtrack to something. it was a lot of fun. It was a whole lot of fun, and yeah, and I know got to go back to it. I know Jody would love it, and and I appreciate you for allowing me to do it.
Man, I appreciate you for doing it, and it was kind of our first time talking music in a lot of ways. I know you had shared some of your tracks, and I've listened to all of your projects at least 3 times. But yeah, that was the first time we really got to work together, and I told you then that in a way doing that was kind of Jody helping me come out of my shell, because I'm always doing music and beats and stuff, but I never send them anywhere. They just sit. So I wanted to do something that was special and different this time. So but I appreciate you doing that, and thank you for being here, Matt. I really do appreciate you being
perfect song for this show. Absolutely.
It's nothing. Like I said, I appreciate everything. I appreciate all the good feedback from everyone. And like I said before, it was an honor and a pleasure to do it.
All right. Well, we're going to go to Jessie next. And I'm texting with her in the background. And so, but yeah, Jessie, whatever you want to share. You're muted.
See, jacking it up. My bad.
You're fine.
So yeah, anytime I'm forced to have to speak on anything, I'm just sitting there like, oh gosh, I can't think. What am I saying? But yeah, so I enjoyed this memorial podcast we've had here, because it really brought back a lot of memories, a lot of things I didn't even remember. Like, I'd completely forgotten that Abby's Window had started as a small segment on the Sunday show until one of you brought that up, and I was just like, oh yeah, I remember that. The humble days. Yeah. But
when it was at a point where it was like 10 minutes, and then we got to a point where we had a conversation. We said we can't leave this just at 10 minutes, because there's just way too much to talk about. So it just needs to be its own thing. So yeah.
How do you narrow that to 10 minutes? Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah, but it's cool. And before you knew it, it had its own show, and it was racking in the views. That's for sure. So that's awesome. But yeah, I've enjoyed this show all these years. I'm gonna miss this show. I'm like, man, we're at the end of an era. But like, you'll see me up in here with my cheesy jokes for y'all on Sunday, though. But yeah, so great memories of Jody. One thing I thought about a little while ago that I didn't think about earlier on, when you were, when I was talking about memories or favorite things about Jody, one thing that I can say that I love and respect so much about her was that she was always unapologetically her. So if she had an opinion or a thought about something, she was going to share it. She didn't care about hurting the feelings of someone. If that opinion was directed at them and they were like a jerk, they deserved it, she was going to give it to them. So, and sometimes they deserved it. If it was a friend, she's going to be a friend to her friend. But if they're an enemy or something, don't be on Jody's bad side. She's going to tell you about yourself. But I loved it, because she's an example of someone who could, tell someone about themselves if they needed to hear about themselves, but also be a good friend, a loving friend. Like I said, message me on more than one occasion about things. Sometimes we're just talking about Bray. Other times we're talking about actual, life situations of things, talking about Jesus or whatever it was. But yeah, so I miss her. She brought a lot of life to the whole entire community, and to even this show. Like I mean, you all bring life, but it's Jody is one of them people that when she was in the room, you knew she was there. So I miss that. I miss her. But I appreciate you guys having this show. Appreciate she had it all these years, and just Joe and Jeff, you guys, for giving her the platform to be able to do it. Like, that was really cool. I'm glad you guys just worked that out. I'm glad it happened. So anyway, I'm grateful to be able to be here. I thank you for inviting me on to be able to share my memories and thoughts about Abby's window and Jody and this show and Bray and all that good stuff. And I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. Good memories. Sad and ashamed that I didn't get my last drawing of the Wyatt Six completely finished, because it would have been fitting to bring it to you guys for the show today, but I have not worked on my tablet in ages. I got to go back and finish that picture. It's shameful to not finish that drawing, so got to do that.
And I told you, as soon as you're done with it, let me know. I'll put it out there on the channel. And we appreciate you, Jesse. And what I said to you when you said the same thing about thank you for inviting me. You know what I said in our messages back and forth there. So
we family, man.
That's right. That's right. So thank you so much. Tazzy.
Whew. Where do I start, man? This is the last. I'm gonna end this with my signature, and Horse Jeff knows what it is. It's great, by the way. I know that the NXT stream is coming up next. We'll get to it when we get to it. How about we do that? This is important first, so we'll get to it when we get to it. Man, I love this show. I love Jody. Jody's just like, between her and Jesse being a sister, play sister. It was awesome. And I'm about to go in tears, dude.
Hey, it's okay, man.
It's all done.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna be real with you. This is probably the hardest time of the year for me because I'm away from you guys a lot. Obviously, guys, I work for the A's. And, this baseball season, 6 months out of the year where I'm like, damn, I wish I could talk to everybody, but I'm working 12, 15 hours. I'm on 15 hours a day. It's nuts. Damn baseball. But anyway, but every time I always either Jesse or Jesse or Jordan, how you guys doing? Is everything going good? Or I'll hit up Jeff and hey, you need anything or anything like that? I'll be like, man, I love this community. Love Chris to death too. He came out here like it was nothing. It was a perfect fit. It was amazing. It was yep. We always pick the right people here. We always do. It's that Dom always coming here with the energy, trying to match right energy. How are you doing that? What are you doing? Yeah, man. It's just a different chapter. Of course, I'm still here. I'm not going nowhere. Actually, matter of fact, I'll be here with Jeff on Thursday. So, yeah, man. I am going to miss this show, and I'm looking forward to the future of what's coming up next. You just never know what happens in WWE. Never know who might turn back up. So you never say never, especially if they let Triple H be Triple H. But anyway, yeah, it's I know I'm babbling on, but it's all good. This is weird as a DJ and me. It's I can't get my words right. But yeah, man. The only thing else I can say, you guys know what this means. You guys know you guys are ready. All the time and always will be. It's an Abby party, baby. Let's go.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. You know that. We have conversations, Tazzy. So I'm gonna go next. I'm not going to take very long because we all know that I'll cry at the drop of a hat. Anybody who knows me knows I'm an emotional person. I wear my emotions on my sleeve. And that's okay. because I'm amongst family, and it's okay to be vulnerable sometimes. I think oftentimes it's needed. And what I want to say is it was an absolute honor to get to have that initial conversation with Jody, and me and Joe being like, okay, that was just way too good to just leave it as a segment. So at some point we got to make it its own thing. But that's what we did. And, Jesse talked about us giving her the platform. Shoot, we were honored. And she did us a favor, honestly, because Jody's ability, like many of you have said, to light up a room, her ability to connect with anyone, her ability to, even in your dark times or times where you're kind of going through it, she was a listening ear for a lot of people. And if you had that opportunity, you were blessed. So I am thankful that I had the opportunity to be alongside her for something that was so cool, but also something that so many people needed, even though maybe we didn't articulate it at the time. So many of us needed Abby's window, and we didn't even realize it. We were going through an unprecedented time in our world. Many of us were going through some unprecedented times, some dark times in our lives personally. And we rallied around each other. And that's one thing that I really love about this community, is that things aren't done for clout. Things aren't done for, pat on the back, look at me. It's done out of support for the other people that come here, not just the people on the screen, but the people in the chat as well. We often say this, but you're the other part of our show, and we truly mean that. We like to read out comments. We like to do those things because you're a part of this show. And when we say that, we're not just blowing smoke. We truly mean it. So I want to thank all of you. And this is the part where I start crying. So
it's all good, brother.
Oh, we love you, man.
Thank you.
When
I
got you, bro.
When I met Jody and Chris, I was dealing with a lot. Same with Jesse, same with Tazzy, same with Rusty, so many of you. I was going through some darkness in my life, and was too doggone far away from my kids, and was doing any and everything I could to get back here, because I had to be here for them. And not just from a monetary standpoint, but from an emotional, mental, spiritual standpoint. So many people helped lift me up. And a lot of the folks on this stream are the reason why. So I want to say thank you to all of you. I'm thankful for Jody's friendship. And through Jody, I've been able to gain some brothers and sisters and so many other people that I love so much. So thank all of you. I apologize for crying, but
you're good.
It is what it is. All right, Chris, you send us home, man.
I'm like you said, I feel honored and thankful that I got to take over the show that she built and that I was accepted by everybody in light of it. And, you know, it's been a great thing for me, something I've really enjoyed doing and going to continue to enjoy down the road. And, you know, it's nice to have something to go back and watch these, you know, these videos of her and times that I miss her, and something that I'm going to be able to show Logan, you know, when he gets a little older and wants to see who his mom was. He can go back and watch these episodes and see who she was. And I'm thankful for that, because not everybody gets that. You know, not everybody has video of a loved one that they can go back and watch. So I'm extremely thankful for that fact. So thank you, Jeff, for giving her the opportunity to do that, and in turn me too. You know, I hope that I've, you know, lived up to you know what she built. She was so good at it. I don't feel like I was, but I tried, and you know, just wanted to do right by her and honor her as best I could. You know, one of the things I want to share, one of my favorite memories of Jody, I'm always going to go back and think about, is all those times, you know, when every Friday when we get a QR code, like we would switch gears, like we'd pull out notebooks and we'd just start going over every little bit of it. We'd spend hours every single time, you know, tearing apart every word and every clue and just trying to figure out what was Bray telling us, what was he showing us, you know, what was going to happen next. Like, I love those times with her, just sitting there and bouncing theories off each other, and what we were going to talk about on the streams and stuff. And it was just so much fun. And that's one of the things that sucks, that we don't have that anymore. WWE took that away from us, because that's one of my favorite memories in all of wrestling ever since being a kid. It was so cool to deep dive into something that we were all so passionate about. And get to, you know, have that fun with sharing those clues with each other and talking about what we thought and stuff. So thank everybody for, you know, for being a part of that, because this has been, you know, it was special to Jody and it's been special to me too.
Chris, I hope you were able to take a peek into the chat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I tell you this often. I told you that from the start you crushed it, and that Jody would be extremely proud of you, and I mean that.
Yeah, I couldn't just let this go, you know, with her. I felt like it was my duty to carry it on, and it brought me out of my shell and made me do something I wasn't necessarily comfortable with. But yeah, I didn't want it to be the end of it. I'm glad that we could at least carry it on a little longer.
Yeah, me too, man. All right, well, thank all of you in the chat. To all of you on the screen, thank all of you so much for being here. To everyone that sent in a video, to folks who, Nicole popping in here when she was able to, and if you weren't able to pop in, I know Brittany really wanted to pop in. She wasn't able to. She got called into work, but she's going to send a video later, and that'll be up on the channel. So yeah, just know that we love and appreciate every single one of you that watches, whether you started watching in March of 2020 or whether you started last week. We appreciate every single one of you. And this is not the end for the channel. We will have some other exciting things that are coming up. Chris will be back at some point. He's going to take a little bit of a break, and that's understandable. But he'll be back at some point, and I know Clown's going to remind me of this every week until it happens. But the Halloween watch along will happen on this channel. It's going to happen this year, and I am making a promise that it's going to happen. So We will make that happen. The way I'm going to do that, the way you'll know what it is that I'm going to brand that as an Abby special. So I'm going to tie in some of the old logos and everything and tie in some of the old stuff, but do it as a special. And I would imagine that we'll do some specials from time to time, some different things when we get together. And shoot, to be honest with you, is much fun. And as I had today going down memory lane with all of you, we might have to just get together and just talk amongst us again. You know,
Abby's reunion.
I like Sounds good to me.
But yeah, thank you so much, all of you who tuned in every single week. Yep, that's right. 13 Ghosts. We talked about that movie a lot on this channel. Yeah, we really appreciate all of you for watching every week and staying with us, even in the times where there was no storyline and we were just trying to just entertain you all. We appreciate you sticking by us. Tazzy, I love you. Thank you for all that you've done for this channel and all you continue to do. Jesse, I love you, and I hope that you are back with your cheesy behind jokes at some point soon. Much to the dismay of C Wrestling. Meta bro, you know I love you.
Love you too, bro.
And hopefully we'll put together another theme or something down the line where we'll get to put some music together.
Yeah, it's a matter of time. Only a matter of time.
That's right. Dom, thank you, man.
No worries, man. I love you. I love all of you guys. And
love you, man.
You just focus on the audiobook, right?
Hey,
you got startup funds now.
we're gonna be making. I'm gonna be making a different type of music. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be
Dom.
Love you.
Love you.
Don't never change.
Yes, never change. No, never change. But thank you for joining us and bringing us into the whole areas and doing interviews with us and stuff and putting us on your channel. We really appreciate you. I love you, brother. You know that. Chris, I say this to you often. I'm gonna say it again. You've become like family. You are family, and I really, really appreciate you allowing me to carry on Jody's legacy and carry on this show for a little while longer. So thank you so much. And I love you, man.
Love you too, Joe.
Yeah, so that's gonna do it for us, folks. Tazzy's starting his NXT stream a little late, but it's okay. It's okay. But thank all others. Thank all of you again. Tazzy and I will be here on Thursday. But listen, folks, these shows, these streams, these memories will be on this channel. If ever you miss Jody's laugh or you miss Dom saying something that made Jody laugh or made me highly uncomfortable, I'm joking, but if you miss any of the moments from the show at any point of the history, go back and take a look. Those videos are going to stay there. They'll always be there because it marks a significant chapter in our history. It marks a significant light that we lost in this world way too soon. But I'm thankful, and I'm pretty sure all of us are thankful that we were able to have Jody in our lives, even if it was briefly, even if she's gone way too soon. We were at least all blessed to be able to have her in our lives. So thank all of you again. Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate you. And Meta's going to take us out. So here's the outro. So thank you all.
I'm the color red in a world full of black and white.
Brace for the change, brace for the rage, brace for the wave. I've been going through it. Y'all know the pain, driving insane, deep in your veins. Y'all know how I prove it. Steer through the lanes, gripping the grain. Miles an hour, yeah, miles of fluid. Mask on, asking, why should I do it? Because no one is moving. I came from the swamp, the mud. Algorithm told me I was the plug. Feel for the fiend, you know what I mean. I've been through all of the lesson and hugs, and that is because I've betting all hope will enter here. So listen clear, I made your dreams. Fireflies don't disappear.